So I've decided to challenge myself with waking up at 5 in the morning every morning, and I'm really tired. I woke up around 5:06. I made some coffee. I think it's about 5:30 right now, and I'm doing it because I've realized I've kind of fallen off track this week. I was doing well for a few weeks, and I feel like my schedule just kind of went right out the window and I've been a little unproductive. So I've given myself this challenge. I thought of it yesterday and I decided to commit to it. I did what I said I would do, which is something that I need right now. I kind of need a challenge for myself to get something done. My cat's not used to being up this early. So I've decided that for the next 10 days, I will wake up at 5 or be up by 5 in the morning, and I'll start my days at 5. So this is day 1, and I'll probably do or post a vlog every 3 days. I feel like doing this, having like camera here and everything, is gonna help keep me accountable and actually help me commit to what I'm doing. And my goal by the end of the 10 days is to be more productive, have a better sleep schedule, because right now it's not the greatest. I tend to go to bed later, and to have a better routine in place. So after I do this, I have my coffee, I'm going to make my to-do list for today. I'm going to do some writing for about half an hour, and then I'm going to kind of do some housework, get some stuff done, and start my day. So just got back from doing some groceries. Well, it wasn't much of a grocery shop. It was just basically just getting a couple of things. Crazy part about the grocery store, literally there's like no lineup there, but the lineup to actually just check things out was ridiculous. So I literally only got a few things because I was out of a couple of things. Favorite thing lately has been these are chicken burgers. Easiest thing to make, and there's like 27 grams of protein in them. No carbs because it's just chicken. Low amount of fat. Then I always pair it with spicy cheese. Favorite thing at the moment. I got the cheaper one. President's Choice. It's like $2 cheaper than the name brand one. Then I really just got some yogurt, potatoes, and a cookies and cream bar, because why not? So far this morning hasn't been that bad. Got a little bit of work done this morning, did some writing. Still a little tired because I haven't had to be up this early in a while. But so far I think it's going to be a good thing. One of the reasons why I'm doing this, it's not so much like I don't want to be up at 5. I don't like being up that early, to be honest. I am a little more productive at that time, I find, but part of it's just like the commitment and the discipline required to wake up that early. 10 days is not too long of a time, so mentally it's easier to commit to, and that time alone, it forces me to go to bed at a decent time, which I didn't do last night, which it was probably 1 in the morning by the time I went to sleep, so I probably only got 3-4 hours of sleep. Definitely not enough, and it kind of forces me into a routine. So I like it so far. I've almost made it through the first day. The important thing is that like when I woke up this morning, I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to do it. And that's part of what this is it's overcoming that and getting uncomfortable, doing what I need to be doing and not making excuses. So that's the goal, and looking forward to seeing how it goes. One of the things that I'm working on is my ebook. So I'm writing a Fat Loss for Beginners ebook, and one of the reasons why I want to wake up early is so that I can just focus on writing, which I find later in the day I'm not as productive and I don't write as much. So the goal of this book is to break everything down, so if you're starting to lose weight, starting a fitness journey, you know everything that you need to know. So I'll give you a bit of a glimpse. So this is the table of contents. I've got notes in everywhere here, and right now I'm in the stage where I'm writing out all of the content. Some of the things I have kind of point form, and I have a note where I'll make like infographics for some things. I have sample meal plans in here somewhere, right there. Right now I'm on the training section, so overviewing how to train, when you should train. Ooh. There we go, that was weird. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited to get it done. My goal was to finish it by the end of May, which didn't happen. We are, actually I need to redo my calendar. We are in June now, no longer May. So I do want to get this done. I want to get all of the content written out, and then as soon as that's written out, I'm going to put it in Canva. I have some templates that I've made, and I'm going to make it look all nice, make some infographics, then send it to some people to proofread, because I always make spelling mistakes. So yeah, I'll say more about on it as it gets closer to being done. I literally have notes everywhere for myself to add things in and edit and tweak things, but right now it's getting everything on paper. So right now it's 24 pages. I feel like by the time it's done, it'll be 40 pages, we'll see. But that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm making it through the day. May take a nap, I don't know. But it's actually a really nice day. It's gorgeous outside, so I may take you guys for a walk, because I've been meaning to test one of my microphones outside. So I might take advantage of the nice weather and do that. That's the look I get every single time I leave. Ooh, it's bright. So I find getting some movement in the morning helps a little bit. It's usually what I do anyways. Like a 10-minute walk from the gym that I work at, so I always walk there. And helps me wake up. It's been moving, and I find if I wake up and I just like sit down, I'm just like ugh, the rest of the day. So I find getting in like a 20-minute walk first thing in the morning right now, kind of nice. So I'm okay with not being as productive as I wanted to yesterday. I think mainly I was just tired. Barely got any sleep. Made myself wake up. I did it, which I was proud of. But I was a little tired, so it was okay. I still got some things done. I have a good plan for today. Main thing actually for today is getting some writing in. My big thing is I want to start, like, actually I have some pages like designed for my book, but it's more what's the word I'm looking for, interactive. I guess, maybe. Doing the more creative part. When you're just kind of writing content, it's like it's all in my head, but it gets kind of tedious, a little mind-numbing sometimes when you're just like typing for a while. So looking forwards to getting the training section done so that way I can start kind of outlining it and designing it how I actually want it to look. So it's usually where I go for my walks. I'll do like Facebook Lives on this. It's kind of nice. Even though the downside of this is that there's a lot of goose poo. So you do have to watch your step. You'll actually see some geese. Let's see them there. But yeah, so today should be a good day. Probably come out later as well. Today's been okay so far. I've gotten a good amount done. It's my cat's favorite place to look outside. So I got a few important things done. Facebook Live earlier. I really need to get a haircut. Hopefully the barbers will open owns. Oh geez, I can't talk right now. Hopefully barbers will open soon. I don't know when they are. Maybe in the next couple weeks. But the thing that I forgot that I realized I needed to do was, after I finish the nutrition section of my book, I still have like 2 sections after that to write out. So I've slowly been working on it today. I did some extra learning, some business learning today. So that was good, that was needed. Other than that, it was keep up with some clients, edit some stuff, edit a few documents. So today was okay. Nothing too exciting, really. Like right now with having to be like stuck at home isn't the most I can do, and it looks like it's going to rain. I've been wanting to test out this microphone, so I'll show you. Yeah, there we go. So I used this, I think it's like the Zoom something, and it was maybe like 50 bucks on Amazon. But I used this, and then I got this cheaper like lav mic. It just clipped on a shirt. It was like $30. It was the better reviewed, cheaper one. I didn't want to pay like $80 for one. And then I just plugged that into this, and it actually works really, really well. Only downside is that the cord is insanely long. It's massive. So I do want to test this outside at some point. I guess I'm not doing it today. So I might do it Sunday, and I just want to see how it is in the wind. I've never really tested it before. So I may take you outside to do some like audio testing for that to see how it goes. Other than that, I'm going to probably eat some dinner and hang out with my cat. He's been sleeping all day. And then probably, oh geez, can't even see. And then probably I'll do a bit of work. I did some typing, but I still need to write out the sample training programs. I've got programs I can probably put in the book. So I want to get that done. I worked on the table of contents formatting for the actual, like, what it will look like. So that was good, made progress there. So I'm not as tired today, I've realized. I'm a lot more awake than I was yesterday, which is a good sign. So it was still tough to wake up, but I feel like I'm just not as like run down like I was yesterday. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I feel like it should be better. My thing is sometimes that if I have a lot of time to do something, so when I wake up earlier, then I'll just be like, oh, I have forever to do this, and I'll just wait. Um, I'm a terrible procrastinator, and then when I do my best work when I'm rushed. So my thing that I've realized that I need to get used to or get over is having more time. So one thing I need to start doing again is writing out my schedule, being more structured with my day. I did a nice write up on my whiteboard a while ago of like my optimal day, and it worked very, very well. And it kept me organized and on pace with everything. So I think I might try and do that tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. But I think I'm going to rewrite that down, give myself more of a strict schedule so that way I have a routine. Because I find in the morning hours, it's usually I wake up, have coffee, I go for a walk, and then I have breakfast. So I think giving myself a more structured routine will help, and may help me be a little more productive in the long run. So other than that, today, day 2, probably going to end it there. Tomorrow's day 3 of the vlog. I'm going to upload every 3 days, doing this for 10 days, so don't want to make this one too long. I think I edited, actually that was the other thing I did today. I edited day 1 footage and edited that, so I always forget what I do. So yeah, so tomorrow should be better. I feel like every day will get easier. Every day I will learn a little more, make more progress, get a little more structure down, and overall it's just getting a routine and improving. So today was good. I'm going to end today here because mainly I'm just going to have dinner and then do a bit of work, maybe see if there's anything new on Netflix. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, this is what we call a level 1. So we've got somewhere to go for level 2, alright? Pull back.
So I woke up 2 hours ago. I didn't end up waking up at 5. I woke up at like 5:30 because my cat always likes to take my phone off my nightstand and then hide it under my bed. So got up at 5:30. Went for a walk right away because I knew I kind of wanted to get started, get moving, kind of wake up a little bit. So I went for a walk. I'm making some breakfast right now. Gonna make some eggs. Don't mind my hair. It's a mess. So making some hash brown potatoes, and I'm gonna have it with some eggs, which I haven't eaten my eggs yet. So that, and debating if I want to put, I've frozen spinach. I might put some in it. I'm not sure yet. But we're on day 3 today. And what I found was actually waking up today was a lot easier than the past 2 days. So that's a good sign. I'm getting used to it, which is great. I think one thing that helps, so usually I have to be up at like 5:36 to train my clients in the wintertime. And to be honest, when it's freezing cold outside and it's pitch black, it's hard and it sucks. But now when I wake up, see, I left the house to go for a walk at 6, like right at 6 a.m. Went for about half an hour, and it was bright out. It's nice, and I think even when I got out of bed at 5:30, it was starting to get bright out, or it was bright out. So that makes it a lot easier right now. So I'm gonna have breakfast, and then I'm going to plan out my day, make up to my girlfriend. We'll see, and I need to get cooking my food. So I ended up making a cheese omelet because I wasn't really paying attention to my eggs. So it kind of turned into an omelet, or like a pancake looking thing, so I just made it an omelet. So one thing actually that I've started doing this morning that I didn't realize you could do until I learned this on TikTok, is that you can actually look up the income statements for different like multi-level marketing companies, and I always feel bad for people who get like sucked into these, because really, like, these companies, really, they only want your money. They don't care about the person, they don't care about the user. It's all about the money for them. And there's a lot of people that I've had people message me countless times on like Instagram to be like, hey, do you want to sell isogenics products or something like that? And they always try to like recruit me for these things. And a lot of these people, they make it seem like they're making a lot of money. It's on Instagram, the only pictures they show are like all the good ones. But so reading over like income disclosure statements, which are hard to find, they don't publicly like put them out there, and people who like just get like commissions, stuff like that, aren't part of their like business builders program. They earn on average about $150 a month, whereas those in the business builders, which are like, I guess, selling them, I guess, more directly, about 85% of those, after expenses, earn about $2,000 a year, which is less than $200 a month. So basically making the same. And if you're in like the top, probably, I don't know, it less than 1% makes $70,000 a year, which isn't a bad income. That's pretty good. But that's less than 1%. So it's a very, very, very small percentage. So just as a warning, if you see someone like promoting these products, it seems kind of like too good to be true, or if someone's like wants you to buy them or something like that, they just want the money. That's all they care about. And for me, that's frustrating. As a coach who's trying to help people and is like improving people's lives and their mental well-being, it's always frustrating to see like these kind of things just take over, and really all they care about is the money aspect. And even the people promoting them, they're trying to make a living, but they don't even get paid anything, really, like an average income of like $100 a month. So I might post some screenshots. If you want like a link to any of these, just leave a comment below, and I can always put it in the comments or in the description. So they're interesting to read over. So if you're ever interested in these companies, or you have a friend talking about them, make sure you always look all the details up online. Do your research, look up the income statements. You can find these online because they are publicly released, but they don't like show them because they don't want people seeing these, obviously. So it's more of a like a caution statement. Don't get caught up in these. If something seems too good to be true, or if someone seems like, oh, hey, I'm making 6 figures selling protein powders, they're probably not. So just be cautious, be wary, do your research. Hair looks horrible. I might see if my girlfriend can cut it. She did it like a month and a half ago, 6 weeks ago. So I can't get a cut, and it's horrible. I purposely have the camera angle this way so you can't see it all the way. But one thing my cat does when I eat is, I used to put his food actually up here, but he likes to be a part of things when I eat, so he always just sits right here. And he looks out of this window instead of the other window. Yeah. So I'm gonna have breakfast, and then I will plan on my day, figure out what I want to do. Probably this morning I'll stop procrastinating and looking at income statements of companies, and get some stuff written for my ebook. I still have to do the sample programs. It's the most tedious thing to do, but I'm gonna do that. So I want to get that done, so that way I can get on to the next section, which is supplement recommendations. and then I can work more on designing how I want it to look. And one thing that I do need to do, I always have so many things I need to do, which is why sometimes I don't think I get that much done, because I'm just overrun myself some days. So I've learned to kind of break things down and only give myself, like, do this, this, and this today. Don't worry about anything else. If I give myself too much, then I find I just cancel everything out. So I usually give myself small tasks. So one thing that I've so one thing that I have in my whole document is notes, or like comments on a bunch of different sections. And I have sections that I want to add in that I've realized that would be really valuable having them in there and helpful for people. So I want to get everything done so that way I can write those sections as well. So it's all organized, it's all in my head. It's just a matter of doing it, and it's exciting. I want to get it done. I feel like it'll be really good when it's done, and I'm excited to share it. So I'm gonna have breakfast and then plan that out. I found actually better percentages for like how much people make in these kind of companies. They're all different. Most of them are really low, but for Isogenics, for example, 83% no commission, 11.5% earned less than $500, 4.8% earned between $500 and $10,000. Pretty big range. And then the ones that actually make like okay money, so between $10,000 and $50,000, was actually 0.36%. And then making over $50,000 would be 0.04%. So very, very low. Some of these numbers are estimates based off like the data they provide, so it's not like 100% accurate, but it's very, very close. It's a very good approximation. So that's kind of just putting it out there that I said less than 1%, but the less than 1% is like 0.3% or 0.04%, which is extremely small. You could play your probably local lottery and have better odds of making more money, most likely. So just wanted to throw that out there. So about to get a bit of a workout in. I find working out at home, there's not always the most amount of motivation, to be honest. I prefer being at the gym, having a routine. I don't like my apartment being my space for working out, so it's not always greatest, but sometimes for extra motivation, I'll use the Les Mills workouts. Some of them are actually pretty intense. I might try like a body combat one or something, which is like a fighting one. I'm not gonna film it because honestly my coordination is terrible, and I feel very I feel very uncoordinated when I do them. So usually I do their HIIT workouts, which are 20-30 minutes, and they're not that bad. They're pretty good. I feel really embarrassed with myself doing this. I'm the last person you'd want in a fight. I put that in, you better like this video. It's actually making me work up a sweat. actually harder than I thought. A lot more coordination, or as much coordination as I thought it would be. So, end of the workout, it was almost an hour. It was like 55 minutes or something. I knew it would be a coordination challenge for me. It was actually a lot harder than I thought it was, which is good. So it was something new. I've done the hip workouts before, but I've never done the body combat ones, the fighting ones. Mainly just air punches. So I'll show you the footage from the workout. I'm very uncoordinated, so it probably looks awful when I'm doing it. So I'm gonna leave the day 3 vlog there because I don't have that much else planned. My girlfriend's gonna cut my hair, which, looking at it now, it really needs to be done. Ooh, it's thick. So yeah, so I should look better tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll still be up at 5. Plan for tomorrow morning is to edit the footage first thing in the morning, get some content written out. I'll get some content written out today as well. But yeah, I'll leave you guys there for day 3 because there's not much else to film, and I think this is already fairly long as it is. So put a good amount of stuff in. I think Sunday or Monday I'll take you outside and test out that microphone and just see how it handles with the wind. It's something I've been wanting to do, so I may as well go out and test it. And then if you want to give me some feedback on how it sounds, if it sounds horrible, you can always let me know. So thanks for watching so far. That was day 1, 2, and 3. So far it's going well. It's getting easier and easier to wake up. I'm a little less tired, which is a good sign. So things are improving, which is awesome. So see you guys tomorrow.